Skip it up and down up. How are your nipples? How are your nipples? Well, I'll tell you how mine are. They're rock hard and my chest is shaved. You want to know why? Because there's actually good news about the next generation Xbox. Joy. So a NeoGAF member, Cheesemeister. Really? Your name is Cheesemeister? What is with all these people who leak info about next generation hardware having the most retarded names ever? Like, pick it. What about Todd or Scott or Steve? Why? Hi, hey everyone here. I'm going to make sure I sound extra credible. My name is Cheesemeister. Really? Anyway, Cheesemeister got a whole bunch of information from Microsoft about the next gen Xbox, and some of it is going to make you shit a little bit, like little turds, like a rabbit may come out of you. So here we go. The first one. You are not required to be connected to the internet in order to play Durango games, and MS was never considering doing such a thing. Ever. Now please, go back, he said, and read it again. That's pretty funny how he worded it. Read it again over and over until it sinks in. You done? Good. Hallelujah. Now, like he said, this isn't, set in stone, but I have a feeling that either if Microsoft was considering it, which I think there was a chance that they were, now I think with all the negative responses they've been getting, I think it was like, okay, let's just put a little firmware in there, just switch that around. Let's sweep that under the rug, because I don't think it'll work out too well. Steve Ballmer's armpits. Anyway, the hardware. Another huge one. Now, they said if you saw the stuff from VG Leaks, just good. There's so many articles on next-gen Xbox hardware, the specs. He said that all of their articles are accurate. Okay? Just go to there's like a billion of. They have a whole section about next-gen hardware. Go to Xbox 720 or Durango, whatever they have it listed under, and you can look up all of the articles on the hardware there. The big thing, though, the Xbox 720 Durango, Infinity, butt sex on a stick is going to be completely backwards compatible, 100%. No, it's not going to use emulation. It's actually going to have a 360, an Xbox 360 system on a chip. So any game you have for your 360, you plop it in the 720 hard drive, and it's going to work like you're playing on a 360. Not how the Xbox 360 used emulation to emulate, original Xbox games, which sometimes did a horrible job of. Everything is going to work. It's going to have the native hardware inside the 720 to play 360 games. Another little tasty morsel of info is the Kinect 2.0 specs that VG Leaks had were correct. Nothing's changed from those specs. However, the software can do anything, and there's going to be like no lag. There may be lag, but the human eye won't notice it. So when you're moving your arm around, it's going to be like a 1:1, latency ratio. So you won't notice any latency at all, unlike the original Kinect, which I've never used, so I can't say how laggy the original Kinect was. The controller, this is kind of interesting. They say it's going to look exactly the same, which is fine. I think the 360 controller is really damn comfortable. It's going to use AA batteries again, though. That's pretty crazy. They're not going to go with the like with the Wii U and the PS3, and now the PS4 is going to do and have the built-in lithium battery that you recharge. Going to do AA's again, which I don't really care either way. I mean, it's kind of cool in a pinch, if you forget to charge the controller, you could just plop in AA batteries. I mean, I wouldn't have cared if they went lithium and had the battery built in, but hey, whatever. I didn't mind putting AA's in there. It lasted a pretty good amount of time. The Xbox Mini Xbox TV thing is actually happening. It's going to have a system on a chip in it, so it could play 360 games that you would download from whatever service they're going to have. The other thing is that's really interesting. I'm kind of not going to speak about everything here because it's just so much, and honestly, some of it I don't really care about. They're probably going to use, or definitely from what this article says, Windows 8 as an interface. Not the whole desktop. I mean, obviously, you're not going to have like the desktop where you'd install like your programs and everything like that. But that whole Metro interface is what the next Xbox is going to use, which for a game console, I think that actually will work out fine. I personally had no problems with Windows 8. I had it on my secondary machine, which I got rid of, and it worked fine. It was stable as hell. It worked. Everything I installed on it, including I just tried my video editing software, worked fine. But they're not going to have that anyway. It's just going to have the Metro interface, and that's how you're going to navigate through the Xbox 720. And that's, I mean, I'll have the article listed below. I kind of did the Cliff Notes version because, like I said, there's some things that I really just didn't care about. And there you go. This is very good news. Even though he says that he's not going to confirm anything here, I have a feeling this was purposely leaked by Microsoft to do some damage control and be like, hey, the 720 is not going to be as bad, and it's not going to be the DRM is not going to be draconian on it, and we're not going to make you have to be online. Like, really, we're going to be pretty much just as good as the PS4. Like, really, like, look at this article we accidentally purposely leaked. Read it and get a boner. So, hey, it's good news. I'm glad they're coming to reason. I mean, I do have a feeling they're saying it was never a thought with the DRM. I have a feeling it was. And now that they saw there was such a backlash with it, they're like, oh, we would never do something like that ever. We promise. Like, yeah, that was never even a thought, even though it was. But it wasn't a thought. So, good news. I'm more excited about the 720 now. I can't wait to see the thing revealed. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that this leak is accurate? Does it make you more excited about the Xbox 720? Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. And don't worry, this video was not powered by Hauppauge. Have a good one.